Stop giving up before you even get started. All right? Stop giving up before you get started. And the reason why I want to talk about this topic right now is a lot of people give up or don't even try before they even get started on their journey, on their path, on their new job, on their new business, on their fitness journey, on getting in shape, on losing weight, on building those 20-inch biceps. The problem is a limiting belief and also self-sabotage. All right, let's talk about number one first. Number one is limiting beliefs. What is a limiting belief? Okay, I'll use myself for an example. Well, when I was younger, I didn't grow up with a father. I grew up with a single mother. Grew up in, impoverished areas, poverty-stricken areas. Didn't have a lot growing up. My mom did the best she could, but we didn't have a lot, right? So as I grow up and mature and get up into the adolescent, preteen, and teen ages, all I think that's possible is what I see around me. So if I grow without a father, and most of the people who grew up in that type of situation either, are drug addicts, either end up in jail, either end up, in the hood, and they never make nothing of themselves. Well, that is a limiting belief. That's a limiting belief. Most people get stuck in their way of thinking. Instead of saying, you know what, that's not me, I can make it out of this situation. I can make this happen, and I can do something better for myself, right? So that is the main cause. That's why most people don't even get started when it comes to something like fitness, because I've always been overweight my whole life. It's never going to change. If it hasn't changed now, it's not going to change. I've tried so many different things, I just can't do it. And it holds people back, right? Number two is self-sabotaging. Say you do get started. Say you do work up the mustard. You work up the muscle and the mustard to get started, all right? And when you don't see major results super quick, you get discouraged. You feel like a failure. You feel like things are not working. You feel like you've been trying all this stuff and it just doesn't work for you, and you feel like you want to quit. So what do? You might not think about this consciously, but subconsciously, you're going to self-sabotage yourself. And that's going to come out through the conscious by cheating on your diet when you know you're not supposed to, or not working out on a couple days when you know you're supposed to work out, when you slip in an extra, Cheeto when you know you're supposed to be sticking to a certain amount of calories. And you might say to yourself in that situation, or that person might say to themselves in that situation, that, oh, I knew it wasn't never going to work. I knew it wasn't going to work. It just doesn't work for me. That's because they self-sabotage themselves on the subconscious level. They didn't eat the Cheeto or not work out because they said they're not thinking about, oh, I'm going to self-sabotage myself. No, it's subconscious, and it manifests itself through the conscious. All right. So how do you stop self-sabotaging and get out of limiting beliefs? Well, in conclusion, you have to switch over from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Fixed mindset is bad. Oh, woe is me. I live in poverty. I'm broke. Fuck all these rich people. They're all bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad me. Woe is me. Fixed mindset. Growth mindset is, don't matter if I grew up in this situation, I can make it out. If somebody made it out of a situation similar to mine and they look like me and they made it out, I can do it too. I'm just as good as the next person if I put forth an effort. Fixed mindset, growth mindset. You have to switch. Make the mental switch. You have to make the mental switch. Say it with me, mental switch, right? So by doing that, you remove negative self-talk, you remove limiting beliefs, you remove self-sabotaging, and it's easier to make growth happen. You have to stick it out. You have to keep going. You have to keep on the beaten path, all right? You just have to. And if you do that, consistency wins, consistency beats all right? So don't fall into that trap. It's a trap that a lot of people fall into. Don't fall into that trap. It's easy to fall in, hard to climb back out, all right? You have to develop the growth mindset. The growth mindset is king, all right? You can do it. It's Justin signing off for Fuel Yourself International. Peace.